conversation is also about the conversation you're having with yourself. Do you ask yourself open-ended questions that challenge your mind to think, or do you give yourself closed statements that settle matters without even considering if there is an alternative angle? Remember when I was turning 16 years of age? I grew up in the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and in the state of Pennsylvania, the legal driving age is 16. My mother asked me, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I said, "I want a car." Now, she didn't ask what kind of car, and she didn't ask me if I had saved up any money or what the costs were. She just immediately responded with, "We can't afford that." That was what she said to me. There was a look of disappointment, half annoyance on her face for me even suggesting that I wanted a car for my birthday. I did not end up getting a car, by the way. And I'm bringing that up, and I wrote about this in my book called The Seller's Mindset. If you don't have that, go to workonyourgame.com/books. You can get my book, The Seller's Mindset. But in that book, I told that story at the beginning of the book because that mindset shuts the mind down. And in whatever areas of life that you continually shut your mind down, you will probably be mediocre or average or worse. If you continually shut your mind down when it comes to finances, you will probably be mediocre or worse at your finances. You do it with your health, same thing. Do it with your happiness, same thing. Do it with your mental toughness, same thing. Any area in which you continually shut your mind down without challenging it to think, it will produce mediocre at best results. The best you can hope for is mediocrity. Well, mom should have said to me, what I would say to my child if he comes to me and says, "I want a car for my birthday," I would say, "Well, what kind of car? How much does it cost? Who's going to pay for it? How much do you have saved up for it? Who's going to take care of the maintenance? Who's going to put gas in it? Who's going to pay for the insurance? And where are we going to park this car? All right, depending on where we live. Because where I live, you got to pay to park the car. But the whole thing is, I would ask some open-ended questions that would challenge him to think, because he's the one who wants the car.